Hello my little sugar buggers, welcome back to the channel for yet another episode of the Sims 4 Not So Berry Challenge. You guys, I have no idea what is wrong with my game lately. I swear Sims are literally dying left and freaking right. We just had a serious fire happen in the middle of the kitchen, and it even went all the way over to this wall and into the bathroom. There is so much damage from this fire. I think like over $2,000, but the biggest loss comes at no price. We lost Mrs. Dustin, and I feel absolutely freaking horrible about it, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know what to feel. I don't know how I should feel. I kind of am sad and I'm upset, but like I've kind of learned to embrace these moments of, I don't know, like pure unexpected chaos. So obviously everybody in the house right now is absolutely besides themselves. It was a completely unexpected, sad death that has left the Not So Berry family in utter shambles. Now we need to think about who is going to be the next heir. I don't know who it should be. I feel like it should be the next runner up, and that would just so happen to be Thorn. I feel like a lot of you guys have wanted Thorn to be the heir from like the very beginning of this Let's Play, and I think a lot of you might just get your wish. The only thing is she just doesn't fit the criteria, and neither do any of these other Sims, but honestly, that is a quick couple clicks of a mouse to be able to, you know, change her lifetime wants and goals and ambitions and traits to match that of the one that needs to take the crown next. Anyway, right now, what I'm going to do is do a little damage control. I feel absolutely horrible for Noel. This was her firstborn. This was her baby. And although Dustin and her may have not had the closest relationship they possibly could have had, this was her daughter, and it is so upsetting for me to see her this heartbroken because as of lately, you know, I don't know if you guys remember exactly, but she's been having like a lot of thoughts about Dustin. She's been really thinking about her a lot lately. She frequents her mind, and I don't know, maybe they were getting a little bit closer as time was going on. But either way, I wanted Brent to come over and kind of comfort her a little bit because they're in also a very strange place. Like they're together, but not really. I don't know. Not that it even matters. As you guys can see, I did give the rest of the fam bam a little bit of a makeover. I don't. I feel terrible that she's like in her kitchen just crying, but like, what am I supposed to do at this point? You know what I mean? I'm just gonna like fill up a few of her bars, and you know, although Brent doesn't look like he is in the current situation to go and like comfort her, I'm gonna still have him do it anyway because I feel sad. Now I'm not like as heartbroken, like let it be known, as I was in raising Kaylee, because that was just like, that was terrifying. But even though this was like a more explained death, like what are they supposed to do? Like look at this freaking fire. You know, I felt like the other one was a lot more upsetting. Anyways, Brent is trying to comfort her the best he can. And Noel is just, you know, kind of basically asking, why me? Like, why did this happen? Like, what did I do to deserve this? And we all know what she did to deserve this. I mean, she's kind of asked for it in her own way. So I think really quick, what I'm going to do before Brett has an utter heart attack and another death occurs is we're going to try to replace as many of these items as we can. I think we should replace the most expensive things that we need on a day-to-day living. Now, we only had like $2,000 or something like that from the insurance company. And then whatever money we had left over, I was playing off camera, you guys, just to build up skills and try to get us to the next level ASAP. And then that's when this whole thing happened, and I'm like, oh my god, is this really happening like right now? And I'm like not sure what to do, and I could intervene if I really wanted to, and like, you know, saved her, I guess, maybe, possibly. I mean, the fire was huge. It was throughout the kitchen. Like, you know, risk another sim? I don't think so. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm shocked, you know, but I'm not crying. So there's the plus. All right, let's have everybody go to sleep. Because there wasn't a lot of room, I actually have Miracle over here snuggled up in Thorn's room. Thorn and Miracle are attached at the frickin' hip. She absolutely loves and adores her little sister. I don't know why everybody is just kind of like laying on their beds instead of sleeping inside their beds. Everyone's just super exhausted because that was like a very emotionally draining ordeal, might I say. Anyways, a few other things I must add is that Noelle, Noelle has worked on her skills. She's pretty close to teetering. Let me see where we're at with this. So she just hit level 9 of the mischief skill, and she's still on level 8 of the logic skill. She's really, really close to getting promotion. She went to work 2 days, worked her butt off, and that's kind of where we're at now. I was going to have the family sleep, but it looks like it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and honestly, like, what's the point? I do think Lillian, on the other hand, did finish her school project, and here it is. Super duper freaking cute. I'm actually going to go and see what this does because I don't think I've really gotten an opportunity to play with the parent pack all that much. I'm going to go and put it down on the downstairs table. Actually, it doesn't go on the table. That's kind of strange. Would it go on the... Perfect. All right, so let's have her go and start the chemical reaction. Or actually, I can have myself start the chemical reaction. That is so freaking cute. It's like oozing all over the place, and then it like resets itself. I love it. It's adorable. Kind of want her to keep this, honestly. The quality of this is pretty good, but I think she actually needs to turn this into class. So I'm going to go and put it in her inventory. The whole family is so upset, and this actually may cause a problem when she goes to work today, but I'm gonna just kind of cheat a little bit with the emotional needs and try to make everybody in a little bit of a better mood. Obviously, I'm gonna let them mourn her death, but I kind of want to like forget about it and move forward. Is that terrible? Like, I loved Dustin, and she was really starting to grow into her own skin, but I feel bad for Ariel. I really, really do. And it looks like Thord is going through a little bit of a phase. She will pick up an instrument at any chance she gets and yell often and turn all the radios up to 11. Oh my God. Well, of course she's going through a phase. Her sister just died. Look at her. Like, she's such a prim and proper kind of girl. Like, I wouldn't say she's prim and proper, but she's pretty well behaved. So for her to be like screaming and cursing outside, it's kind of not really like her. And she's always like up to date with her homework, a super overachiever. She really knows that her sister wanted to make a difference in the world and was pursuing politics. I don't know if that would be something Thorn necessarily would have an interest in, thus making her maybe not the best fit for the Rose generation, but I guess we'll have to see. Now, she does have to work on her school project as well, and I know Lincoln has one that he needs to do. So even though it is Friday, 7 a.m., maybe I'll just have the kids do this after they get home from school. So the person I really need to be focusing on the absolute most right now is Noel. And I know that's kind of hard to do with what just happened, but I really need her to get this promotion today, and I need her to start tipping the charts in getting these last few things fulfilled, because then we'll be able to move on. So when we go on to the Rose generation, I can't even believe we're getting there. I'm probably going to take maybe a week hiatus, like one episode, away from the Not So Berry challenge, just so I can, like, set up their apartment or wherever she's moving or he's moving. I don't even know who's going to be the next heir. Probably, I'm guessing it's going to be Thorn, because she's going to be aging maybe a little bit prematurely. We've got 9 days. And Noelle's going to be, so I think that would kind of work. It's just she's going to have to, like, have a baby really freaking soon. Anyway, I'll have to figure out those finer details in a moment. But I think we need to focus on the fact that we're going to be going to work in about 2 hours. So she's eating a bowl of applesauce since y'all called her fat. I'm just kidding. Let's talk about that really quick, shall we? I mean, you all knew I was going to address this, right? So here's my dilemma that I'm having with y'all. Okay. All right. So listen here, sis. First and foremost, she ain't fat. She fabulous. Second of all, she thicker than a damn snicker. Okay. Okay. King size. I get it. Babies, they pack on a little extra pounds. My girl's a little curvaceous. You know what I mean? She's got a little extra cushion for the pushing. Yes, I said it. And what? Now there was an argument going on about her being obese, whatever that means. Personally, for me, this is my theory and thought. There are people who can be 300 pounds, 400 pounds, not have one medical thing wrong with them, you know? And then there's people who can be 80 pounds, 100 pounds, 115 pounds, and be seriously ill. I know somebody who was 80 pounds and had diabetes. Like, weight doesn't necessarily indicate if you're a healthy person or not. And I think health it comes from within, and it depends on various circumstances. Like now, naturally, if you were too skinny, you would be running into some health complications because you're too skinny. And also if you were too big. This is a sim, it's at this point, we're not worried if she, has diabetes or anything. It's a sim. And if she feels good in her own skin, which she does, then let her be. Does she maybe want to lose some baby weight? Probably. Does she want to tone up? Sure. But is she worried about it? Nah, not really. Forget the applesauce. Pass the cupcakes. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. It was just interesting. Like, I get so much crap for having the same body type, and then I have a big sim, and then I get like a whole bunch of crap for having a big sim. It's like, what? What am I supposed to do with myself? I don't even know. Anyway, moving on. School project. Students are allowed to choose their own assignment for an upcoming school project. Should Thorn choose an easy assignment? You know what? At this point, she's got a lot going on. She's going to choose that easy assignment. So sure enough, Thorn gets an A for her beginner's origami. And there's a little paper frog even hops when you press it. Oh, the good grade brings up the entire average by a point or two. Perfect. Oh my god, this is really upsetting. I can't even imagine. All right, so we're gonna join her on her work shift, hoping that this will help propel her career in the right direction. I'm not assuming, like, if I was to send her to work by herself, I think she would have a really low performance today, like super low, because she's so upset. So I'm gonna try to go in there and dictate it to the best of my abilities. I just feel like somebody needs to reach out to Ariel and tell him of Dustin's passing. Oh my god, I feel so bad. She's been through everything with Noel, like Noel's thought phase, Noel's, all the other kids. Like, this was so unfair. Like, wow. I mean, I'm upset, and I am trying to scramble for reason to mix Slimify serum. Bitch, you want it. I'm just kidding. Let's see. The synthesize Slimify. We need some carrots. What? Okay, is there any carrots in here? I don't think we have any whatsoever, but I am going to purchase some seeds in hopes that we'll find ourselves some carrots. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm upset, but like, I'm kind of not that upset. I don't really think I've been fully attached to any of these Sims quite yet. Like, I love Noel. And I think if I'm attached to anybody, it's probably Thorn, Lincoln, and I really like Miracle. But I'm not like super, 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 super attached like I am with like my City Living Let's Play. Like, I love all my Sims there. But I'm sure like as we get deeper into the legacy, I will become more and more attached. Obviously, I like the gameplay because I'm still doing it. And I think the gameplay is what really does it for me. It's just so intriguing, and it zigzags, and it keeps you entertained because you don't know what's going to happen next, especially with this family, because all bets are off. You get to do whatever the hell you want to do. It's kind of like a how do you say, like a sandbox game. You can kind of play it how you want. So what I'm going to do to make my life a little bit easier is I'm going to go and clone this carrot. That way we get 2 of the carrots that we need to be able to create this Slimify serum. And look at that. It worked effortlessly. Flawless. Posted up in that flawless. Bitch, I'm on the flawless. Okay, let's go over here and work our magic, shall we? All right, Slimify. Slimify these thighs, girl. Yes. Bye, bye, Miss American thighs. No, I'm just kidding. Somebody's gonna be like, Jennifer, that is so insensitive. Girl, you haven't even seen my legs. Okay. Woo, girl. I mean, maybe you did when you saw that. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna even point myself out for that. Sometimes your girl shares a little too much on Twitter. Let's just put it like that, girl. Let's just put it like that, sis. Okay, anyway, we are going to also work on a rock every 10 minutes. I don't know. That's why I thought this was going to be important for the scientist career, and I was like trying to like jump on it. Oh my god, no! Oh, goodness. Okay, well, we did make the Slimify. I mean, it can't get any worse, right? Like, all of her sliders are max. Like, if she drinks it, it's not going to make her bigger. And by the way, somebody was like, oh, did nobody notice that she drank the fitness serum and it made her bigger? It didn't make her bigger, it made her bulkier. So, like, all of her sliders are turned all the way up. So, Yeah, she's got a lot of muscle. And she's also got a lot of mass too. So anyway, I don't even know why we're talking about Noel's physique. Like, I think she looks flawless. I mean, I will say her head looks a little small in comparison to the rest of her body, like unnaturally so. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it just looks too chiseled, and then I don't know. That's just me. I know there's probably people in this world that have that. Like, you know, I have a really big head typically, and I've got big hands, and then like before I had babies, my body's kind of petite. It just didn't look right. I looked like I was walking around with those little fingers when you go to like a football game or something. You know, I don't know. Whatever. We're moving on. Jennifer's digging herself in a hole. Oh, do you guys notice I do that when I'm nervous? I go, hee hee. Yep, that's me. Okay, what? Girl, you got them stinky pits, love. Okay, so we worked on that for about 10 minutes. We're doing okay. We need to clone a plant and mind control. I hate this one. Ugh, where we have to like, what is it? We have to like mind control people to do things. Like, why? Like, why do you want me to do this? I hate Ray. By the way, another person came to our house yesterday before all this went down, and his name was Ray too. It's like, for some stupid reason, this game can't come up with another like random generated name besides Rayonish, like relish. I don't even know. All right, so we do need to mind control a couple Sims. Jen, pay attention to what you're doing. We are going to do this to this guy a couple times. That way I don't have to like go and track people down. Just kill a couple birds with one stone. Like, I don't understand how this is beneficial to my career at all. She would, oh, look at her. She wants to woohoo with her man. But I'm going to definitely make sure that we get her on some birth control, because I am not trying to have any more freaking children, like ever. Like, it's done. Like, just because we have another slot that opened up doesn't mean that we needed to have another child. So Lillian has, oh, she's earned a C. Okay, what about Lincoln? Lincoln's a C still. Thorn's still a C. We need to get her to an A. She needs to be like an overachiever. This does give us a little time to develop our next heir's personality a bit more. I think that's kind of cool. All right, so we need to analyze a fruit or a flower. So where's the analyzing station? I think this is it. So once I do that, but I'm going to clone a plant just to go ahead and get this one out of the way. I was really hoping like something intriguing would happen in one of these shifts, because I honestly don't know how many times we are going to, we're going to get the opportunity to like see these levels and like what the job entails, or what the tasks require of her, whatever. I'm just trying to focus on this. So now we need to analyze a fruit or a flower. Okay. Let's analyze ourselves a snapdragon. Let's do that and see what happens. Okay, then we need to go gossip about coworkers with Hugo Zest. Clone a serum. I don't know if I have any serums to clone. I have some snake oils, it looks like. I also have the Goo Ghost. There we go. That's what I meant. Oh, there's a spice festival in town. I need to get like the humor and hijinks festival. Is that? Oh, it's a goo. Oh, I guess it counts, right? So we've got that kind of out of the way. Now I'm looking like I want to. What is this? Mix a spark dive serum. What's that do? I want something that's gonna like boost my skills. So let's see some of the things that we can do and if any of these are gonna help. Okay, this makes your sim energized. The Slimify, we know what that does. The Rose Perfume. The Need Fixer. I just need fatten your sim up. And McGinnon. No, see, that's not the one that fattened my sim up. The one that made her bulky was the Ox Strength. That's what it was. I forgot what it was for a minute there. Okay. So she really does have to use the restroom, and she's still super duper sad, but I don't think this is going to affect my job performance at all. Now, I really want to like cause a little mischief just to get that one out of the way. So I'm going to ask the due date, which I think is hilarious, by the way. I argued with you guys on that one. I'm like, no, that's not an insult. Like, she's pregnant. She was pregnant, actually. Oh gosh, who is she still alive? Because it's been like a really long time, and honestly, I haven't heard. No, Anita's dead. Anita was pregnant, I'm pretty sure. Oh, she was our only like actual friend. We don't have any friends. Oh my goodness, the invention constructor just so happens to be our best friend. And then Dustin and her actually did end up having a really good relationship. She does have a relatively good relationship with Lincoln and Thorn and the rest of her kids. It seems to be pretty even Steven, if you ask me. But I would like her to become better friends with her children. And maybe this will be an eye-opener not to take her family for granted, because I feel like, you know, she's done that a lot in her past. So I wanna finish this really quick and see. I'm gonna have her go take a shower, I suppose. Once we get home, I want to go around and see if I can actually cause a little more mischief. I might go to a festival to do that, but we'll see. All right, so we did earn 2,100 simoleons. It does not appear that we earned a promotion, unfortunately, which totally freaking sucks. I want this promotion so bad, and we don't work for another 2 days. Okay, so a lot can happen in 2 days. Okay, I don't know if I have to like max. No, I don't have to max out. Once I get to level 10, I'm done, right? With the career stuff, I am done. I am done. I don't care, and I count that as winning because it took a lot for me to get here. And then I just need to get to level 4 of the mischief lifetime thing. And I'm really, 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 really close to that. Let me go see. Oh my God, Brent aged up. Oh, oh, and we didn't. Oh no. Oh, BB's forgotten birthday. Brent forgot to have a party for his birthday. Either way, it's very sad. He's super sad. Can you die from sadness? Because like I could totally imagine that happening right now, and that's like the very last thing that this family needs. Okay, but anyway, I am trying to focus on the mischief and logic. Okay, so I've done a lot. Like I went and sent chain letters. I've trolled the forums, and I just feel like for some reason this last stretch is like backbreaking. Like it really freaking is taking forever. Like let me go and have her do a couple of those chain letters. We could also send a spam money request. Let's do it. Ooh, who are we gonna ask? Oh, is there a land grab in the house? Oh my God, there needs to be a land grab in the house. Ooh, Scrubs. I'm sorry, but miracle's yours. I'm just kidding. We're gonna go hustle somebody too. I don't know if you'll actually earn some mischief points for that, but I'm gonna try. Terrence, one of our old flings, he's chatting us up a little bit. We're on 7%. I guess, I mean, in a way, we were at 1%, right? So that kind of does actually help a little by sending some chain letters, or trolling the forums, rather. I'm sorry. 8% now. Oh my gosh, this is going to take forever. We still have like 90% to go. But this is it. After this, we are absolutely finished. Let me go and see. I told you guys we had to have the kids do their projects. Thorn is like having such an emotional breakdown right now. I feel so terrible for her. I know it's kind of late right now for the kids to be doing their school projects, but actually it's Friday. They can come do them tomorrow morning. They don't need to do them right now. I don't know what I'm thinking. But I will have them do them tomorrow. Can I move this trash plant? Because I want all the kids to like work on the projects like kind of near each other. So I'm gonna get rid of that trash plant. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the boxes next to each other. Let me go and grab, I think Lincoln has like a space project of some sort. And then I'm going to see if Lillian, I was so funny. I was like, I never get these projects. And then all of a freaking sudden, I'm like getting a million of them. A million. All right. She is so upset and absolutely in love with her daddy. Oh, what does she want? She wants to have a little fun in her life. I do think we actually have one of those Wabbit tablets oh yeah, okay, it's in Lillian's inventory. So look at Brent being such a good dad. He's actually reached level 5 of the parenting skill. He's become such a substantial father figure. It's kind of ridiculous. He's gonna go and play with Miracle. Oh, even though it's like super late, he knows that she would like to have a little bit of fun. So he's gonna go and spend a moment with her. What the hell is this guy doing? He honestly looks like he should be a zookeeper or something. He's kind of creepy. Okay, is Noel making progress in here? I'm like checking on her like consistently because I want to be done. Okay, so it really just hasn't gone like that much up at all. It's 12% now. Ugh, okay. So let's do the money request and see what this does. We are sending a money request to Scrubs McDubs. hopefully he sends us some money. Noel's scheme worked and got her some cash. Did that actually boost? I think it just did it by 1%. I'm actually going to do it one more time just to confirm, or no. She's going to go to bed. Okay, well, I'm going to actually have her go to sleep then, and I guess, oh, hold on. Feeling forlorn. Nobody likes me. Nobody will ever like me. Why bother with anything anymore? People like you, look around, affects responsibility. I'll always love you. Oh, yeah, definitely. I think Noel would be saying, I'll always love you right now. Because, I mean, look what happened, right? Okay. So let me just go fast and kind of like shuffle through to see people's, okay. See, I told you, well polite, well mannered. And I didn't even actually know her character values in getting that information. Now she is a little, she is very, emotionally unsettled. Like let me just say it like that. And she's pretty responsible, not like super responsible, but pretty super responsible. But very, very, very well behaved. Well mannered is actually the more appropriate term. And it looks like in the next episode, we will be having the twins age up, which is so crazy to me because I feel like we just had them, but they are going to become teenagers, which is going to be really, really exciting. I cannot wait to see what little Mr. Lincoln looks like as he enters his teen years. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode right here. I hope you all had an amazing time, and thank you so much for hanging out with me here today. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.